Okay, so here we are.
Hi, Bebe.
I mean,
What do you call your viewers? Hey, guys.
sup assholes. Positively charged assholes.
What's the return?
In the nicest sense of the word. You know how girls call each other, hey bitch,
No, I don't
out
call.
of like a term of
Hey,
endearment.
bitch.
Some girls do that,
Yeah.
I think. Some guys call
Babe.
each other like,
We call each other babe.
yeah, babe.
Hey, babe.
But I was thinking of a more like
What
insult.
about baby girl?
Baby girl. No, that's
Baby
just
girl.
wrong. Hey, baby girls.
Hey, babies. Hi, babies. Where are we? Where are we, Bebe?
We are in El Nino
El
weather
Nino.
observation station
Why do you say weather observation station? What
because
does that mean?
El Nino is a weather thing and we're observing the weather patterns, but actually just having fun in the sun, which is also enjoying and observing the weather.
Absolutely.
And you've seen our view, so I mean just that mountain alone right there, it's so big you cannot fathom the enormity of it from
Enormity.
this angle.
An island. Actually, it's an island,
Yes,
right?
it's an island.
Mountainous island.
It looks like one of those beaches that the TV series
Limestone.
Lost was shot
Those
on.
are limestones.
I will not pretend to know anything about stones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are at Leo Beach, which is like a little town that was created by the Ayalas, who actually own the entire island.
The whole Philippines,
Almost.
whole Makati.
Whole Makati, for sure. That's why there's Ayala Avenue.
Yes,
That's
everything's
their entire
Ayala.
avenue. And Ayala malls. Ayala towers. Ayala condominium. Ayala villages.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. So this is really like they love curating spaces. You know how Greenbelt is beautifully curated. Have you observed it?
Yeah, it is.
So just the same over here, they curated it very well. So they're very organized. They like beautiful themes. So everything's beautiful. Later, you'll be experiencing the town, which won't be as curated. It will be like the real deal.
Like downtown Lipa.
Yeah.
Worse.
Island vibe. Nice. For sure. I like it. I like it. I like El Nido town. Would you want to educate our viewers with some Afrikaans words and some Filipino words?
Yeah, I mean this is your show. Let's go.
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Sambreel.
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 Sambreel. Sambreel.
Yeah.
Hey, bring the sambreel. It's raining.
Yeah.
Bring the payong.
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 Payong. Yeah.
The payong.
Payong. Yung payong. The payong.
Payong.
Get the payong. Or it's also for the sun. We like using it for the sun.
Okay. Yes, I see that on the island so far. I mean, you see it everywhere, but I've seen it on the island today
Today,
and yesterday already.
people have payongs.
Actually, at the airport yesterday, I saw quite a few ladies with umbrellas.
With payong inside the
Payong.
airport. No.
Well, not inside. there's a
Outside.
Ceiling. Roof.
Outside.
Yeah.
Payong. What's your word?
Mountain.
Bundok.
Bundok. The
Bundok.
Bundok Saints.
The boondocks.
Bundok. We have berg.
Berg. Why is it like that? Are you French? You guys are French-y? You're French, right?
That's a little
Berg.
bit maybe. I don't know.
Berg.
Berg.
Berg. I'm gonna take a video of you taking a video of us.
The irony, what do you call homeless people?
Squatter.
Skwater. Is that the Tagalog word for a homeless person?
Squatter. Squatter.
Squatter. Well, that's exactly the same for English, basically, if you think about it. Squatter. Squatters. Squatters.
Squatter. No, we call it musmos. Like no musmos. Pulubi. Pulubi is the people begging for money. Pulubi.
So beggars.
Beggars.
So we have a word in Afrikaans. So we call them haweloos, which is the proper Afrikaans word for it, and then we call them the same word as berg, but with the IE at the end, bergie. It's a bit of an insulting word, maybe a little bit derogatory, but I think it's widely used. It's almost like hobo, which is probably also not the best word to use for a homeless person. Or I don't know if it's still allowed. I'm not
I don't know
sure.
if it's used.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I remember being a child, there was this awesome TV series called The Littlest Hobo. And it was
my
this
gosh.
dog that just didn't have an owner, and he was just out in the city solving crimes.
Cute.
And yeah, I'm not sure if that
Hobo. I didn't-
name aged well.
I am not familiar with this show.
The Littlest Hobo.
What about waves?
Branders.
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 Why is it so like you guys are angry?
It's a very, like, I mean, if you think about it, many people say it sounds like other babies trying to speak, or people yelling at each other, almost Russian.
Branders.
Branders.
Ours is alon.
Alon. It's so romantic.
Yeah, alon.
Let's go to the alon.
Yeah,
Let it wash over us.
Let's see the alon, the waves, the
Yeah.
alon. Let it
And then to the
wash.
bundok.
Yeah, to the bundok. And watch the alon. And in the dagat, the sea. What's
Dagat.
sea?
Basically the same as the English word ocean,
Uh-huh.
like oseaan,
Ocean.
or even sea.
Sea. With an R.
Yeah, just sea.
Sea.
S-E-E.
Sea.
Sea.
Dagat.
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 Ocean, sea, same thing. Dagat.
We have another word, laot. I don't know what that is. But this is dagat. Let's go to the dagat. Let's observe the alon. And let's look at the bundok.
Okay.
Seer.
Sea.
Sia.
No r.
Sia.
Sea with a r
Barg.
means hurt. Berg.
Berg. Sia. Berg. What's the wave?
Branders.
Spranders.
Brand. I just put a laugh in there. That's why it sounds like an S.
Brander.
Branders.
Branders.
Branders,
Branders.
plural. Brander, singular.
Wave. Brander.
Brander.
Waves. Branders.
Yes. There you go. Just add an S.
This is so relaxing. I hope you guys are being relaxed too. Or feeling relaxed.
I mean, maybe with this view you will be. I've always wanted to sit on one of these
Really?
chairs under a palm tree, just looking at the ocean. And look at me, Mom. Look at me now. To all the haters out there.
Would your mom have guessed
No,
or have imagined
no,
this for you?
never ever. I can
No way.
very safely say no. I don't want to insult my mom. She's passed already, so she's not here to defend herself. But
Yeah.
I almost want to say with some level of confidence that I'm almost certain that my mom didn't even know about the Philippines.
Oh.
I'm not sure
It's
what
a possibility.
she was definitely not a traveler,
It's a possibility.
and I'm not sure whether she was a traveler at heart, maybe, who had all these bucket list places that she would have loved to visit. But she was very old school. She definitely wanted to visit Egypt, though. She really wanted to see the pyramids. Like,
Yeah.
that was her bucket list. And
Sure. I wanna
when I came back from South Korea, I gave her some money and I said, go
Whoa.
visit the pyramids. And she couldn't get somebody to accompany her. And it couldn't be me at that stage. I just started working. And she never got the chance.
I was gonna say something about that. About travel, about the bucket list.
Have you been to Egypt?
No. I have, and this might be like very woo for you guys, but maybe you would understand. I have meditated and I have traveled to a cave with hieroglyphics, like carved stuff on the walls, and I couldn't understand, but I went there.
So what, like astral projection or whatever, like traveled outside of
Just-
your body?
I probably, meaning maybe I dreamt while I was meditating and I just came back.
Baby, the show is not about drugs, okay? We're not covering any drug related topics. This is a family show.
Yeah,
I do
I will
not
keep that in mind.
want people to be exposed to whatever you were taking before you traveled to a
To
hieroglyphic
Egypt.
site.
Where do
Great
you wanna
Wall.
go?
Great Wall of
Oh, you
China.
always, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I mean,
never
this
been.
is really spectacular, and I would, if I had known. Also, listen, I was just talking about my mom not knowing about the
Yeah.
Philippines. I also just kind of recently discovered
Mm.
that there was such a place, maybe last week somewhere.
Last week.
So, like, don't get me wrong. I'm also an asshole.
Oh, I
or
was gonna say.
dumbass.
So sometimes, like, because I travel a lot, and like when I'm in a cruise, and I meet other people, and they say, "Where are you from?" And I'll say, "I'm from the Philippines," and they'll give a comment like, "Oh, you speak very well. Like, you speak good English. How did you learn that?" I'm like, "In school." Oh, because I think they think we live in trees or something, in palm trees.
So I think the general feeling is, and you corrected me on this as well. So I made a suggestion about, hey, maybe I can come to the Philippines to teach English,
Yeah.
because I used to be a teacher. I just said, no, we don't have that here.
Yeah.
And I mean, people go to Thailand, they go to Vietnam
Yeah.
to teach English, so they think the Philippines is way more or way less capable of speaking English. So maybe that's the common misconception about the country.
That's
Same
the
way
other
that
way
everybody thinks that people coming from Africa, all people coming from Africa are black skinned, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, my friends would comment like, "Oh, he's from South Africa,"
Yeah.
with a really crazy look, like, "Huh? Why is he white?"
Yeah, I had a comment in South Korea when I lived there 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And this was 20 years ago, so just keep that in mind. But some people said, "No, Rudy teacher, he's from Namaprika," and people said, "Oh, are you black?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
of course." So yep, no, it's definitely a thing. So yeah, Great Wall of China. I would
Great Wall of
love to see
China.
the Great Wall, but the thing is, I don't just want to see it. I want to be on it, and I want to sleep on it, like camp on it, and,
What? You're
and
not
walk
even
it
allowed.
for kilometers on end.
Yeah. Maybe like stay there for 3 days or
I
something.
would love to experience it like in depth. Like I
So-
want to get fed up of the thing.
Remember, like I was asking if you wanted to go to Japan on your birthday. Like, would you say yes to Japan, or would you like wish it was the Great Wall?
I mean, I think it would be great to experience Japan. I do, yeah. I mean, you know that I'm, in general, I'm shy of crowds of people. So to go to a big city and have that called a holiday destination, to me, I wouldn't feel that's a holiday. So this is a holiday. This is like social distancing at its best. That's why the pandemic was fantastic for me. I loved it.
Yeah.
Some people really didn't, and I think it's all the extroverts who really despised it. I was in my element.
Good
Loved
for
it.
you. I loved it. I mean, I was connected with people through the internet, so I was fine.
I was connected to people via weird hieroglyph caves in Egypt.
Connecting,
My
traveling.
Teleportation.
Yeah.
What is a pet peeve of yours? Like
Wow.
what grinds you, gets under your skin?
We've been talking about the smoking. I don't like the smoking. I'm gonna copy that.
Okay.
But
I saw it. We were on the jetty earlier, and we saw a cigarette butt floating in the ocean, and that immediately made my skin crawl.
Yeah.
I was like, "This is horrible."
when I'm in an enclosed space and somebody starts smoking, I really make it obvious that I can't breathe. Like I'll pretend like like I'll do this just so they know that it's not cool what they're doing. Like we're in an enclosed space and then they're smoking.
Yeah.
Like it's no.
But I mean, people should know better by now. Unless there's
I
a
don't
smoking dedicated area. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes they just
Some
think of
smokers
themselves.
are really. I mean, it's not all smokers, definitely not. But some smokers are really so. What's the word? What's the word? They just don't regard your feelings.
They're not conscientious.
That yes.
They're not.
Ah man, the words leave me. Inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate.
Yes.
Any other pet peeve aside from?
But also just put a pin in that. Like many smokers are very considerate. So many smokers really do take into account that there are people
Yeah.
who are not that fond of it, and they do adhere to certain rules. But when
Yeah.
you throw a cigarette butt out a car window or litter, throw them in a beautiful piece of paradise like this, and you scatter it around in the sand, that's just a dick move.
I'm not a fan of late people.
Oh, I'm late all the time. I'm bad.
Not a fan.
But
Not
it's
a fan.
ADHD, man.
Why is
I
that an
can't take
excuse?
responsibility for this. It's my ADHD, and I can't.
No, that's an excuse already. If you know it already.
No.
See, this is like me being irritated already.
Okay, no, I'm not blaming it on ADHD, not at all, because I know there are many ADHD people who are
Yeah.
really on time. Can I tell you what my reason is?
What?
To be 5 minutes early for an event means that I have to chit-chat and mingle and whatever, and to me that sounds like the worst punishment. So I would rather be right on time or completely late. Because in that 5 or 10 minutes that I have before I have to, and I know I'm going to be early, so it's not an option for me. So then I think, hey, I can quickly wash my dishes,
And then he becomes
and
super
then
late.
you're half an hour late.
Yeah.
So it's I think
So
it's the
it's a social-
introvert.
it's a social
the
thing.
introvert in
Yeah.
me who just doesn't want to. I just don't want to be
But
early.
that's like for a party. What about like for a client or for a meeting?
No, for clients that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just professional to
Yeah.
be on time. Oh no, you when there's money involved, you don't
Yeah.
make people wait. I mean,
But even in parties, I mean, they prepared and they asked you to be there on that specific time. Then why don't you be?
I suppose for the same reason, and this is a poor, very shitty justification, but for the same reason that some other people would be a half an hour early. So I'm the other side of it, I'm the scale of it. Like some people will be
I like
half an
just
hour
being
early.
on the dot.
The guests asked you to be there 6 o'clock, so now they're there 1:45. So
And there's
I'm
too early.
there 1:15. So
Yeah.
I just let's just make an entrance, I guess.
That's so Leo.
Because
of
I'm
you.
wearing my nicest dress that day.
That's
So why
Leo of
wouldn't
you.
I want to be seen? Girl,
Girl,
sis.
sis. Yeah. For me, the word would be respect. Like, I spent time preparing. Why don't you respect that?
Yeah, okay. No, it makes 100% sense. And the thing is, I think people who are constantly late, I think they realize that. But
But what's the but?
it's whatever is going on inside the person who's tardy with time is not meant to be disrespectful towards the person who's waiting for them. It's not meant as a disrespectful act.
So unintentional.
It's completely unintentional. It's just about whatever, you just miscalculated your time completely. You thought about washing the dishes. You thought you had more time than you had. And then all of a sudden the time just runs away from you and you are stuck.
So I have a cure. I have discovered a cure for it, for my pet peeve, which is right place, right time, right people. You know what? If they're not here on time, then they're not meant to be here on time. If they get here 30 minutes after, then they're meant to be here 30 minutes late.
So for a moment we thought yesterday that our flight was delayed.
Yeah,
And you mentioned,
yeah.
hey, it could be that because of this it's divine intervention and
Yeah.
that there would be a flock of birds somewhere
Right,
that we
right.
might be avoiding. So maybe that's exactly it. Maybe it's
Yeah.
everybody's path. They might have avoided an accident by this little thing. So divine intervention wise, maybe there's
exactly.
a reason rather late than never, as
Yeah.
they also say.
So I'll just accept it as that, so that I'll be cool with it. But truly, deep inside, there's that part of me like, oh, not respecting. And then I kind of like just remember, right place, right time, right people, divine timing for everyone,
And hereby I just want to say good luck then for the rest of our time together.
forever.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
We're gonna go for now. Bye.
Bye.